Hi everyone and welcome. My name is Dawn of Embracing Dawn and this is a timeless reading for Leo. I am sorry that I have been offline for a while. The universe just called me to just shell in and do some creating and express my creative energy in a different way. And so that's what I've been doing, is honoring. I have no idea where it was going, but just honoring that inclination, that intuition, and that path. So today we are going to use some crystals and feathers decks, as well as other decks as well. But this is all around honoring the work I've been doing, and that is in support of you. So I've been creating these beautiful semi-precious stone bracelets and these beautiful forged turkey smudge feathers for your smudging in your home, your space, yourself. So the beauty of these, these bracelets with these stones is they all have an energetic frequency, and they all help to support, your energy body, emotions, that kind of thing, to help bring you, they're tools to help you in your wellness. So if you would like to order some, if you see one you like, or you'd like to custom order one, please email me in the with the link below. I'll leave my email and we can arrange that to be shipped to you, okay? So let's get started with your message, Leo. Okay, nothing is popping out, so we're just going to draw for it. Surrender to silence. That's where I've been, and it's a pretty good space to be sometimes. In quiet meditation or contemplation, let go and enter the stillness within. Silence can heal and replenish you. So Leo, have you been too busy? Have you stopped your meditative practice for a while? Have you, not been putting yourself first? Has the mind been too busy? This is an indication from the universe. It is time for you to either begin or to renew. Sorry, these want to come out. To begin or to renew your practice of stillness. When we take that time, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20, half an hour, whatever it is, but if you take that time consistently every day, it can be guided, it can be not guided, just with etheric music, like the ambient sound I have in the background. Whatever gets you connected, take that time. And if it's hard at first, that's okay. If the mind wants to flow and go all over the place and it feels scattered, it's still working, it's still connecting, and the mind will quiet over time, So Leo, let's pull a couple more cards, because we had 2 pop out here, and we'll draw for the rest. All right. So let's get into how stillness is supporting you in your journey and what kind of benefits may come in this next little space you're in. And for this reading, I'm also drawing on some oracle cards. Normally I draw 3, 3, 3, and today I'm drawing 2 and 2, and then a final oracle to clarify the meaning of each passive message. And then we'll draw some feather and some crystal energy to further support your reading. So Leo, let's take a look here. We'll just see if any pop out. We just did the Cancer reading and they were flying all over the place. So, alrighty, we may need to draw. Yeah, that's too many. So we may need to draw for them, which is okay as well. All right, so let's draw from closer to the bottom here and get our 3 out. Isn't that a scream? You saw me shuffle them. You saw me. I shuffled them all up. I did it all. And what's fascinating is you got exactly the same 3 cards as the Cancer reading, in different order, but you got exactly the same 3. So there must be something that's really manifesting right now with the window that we have, cosmically and energetically. Our world is shifting and there's beautiful things happening for everyone. So Leo, let's get going and see how the stillness is helping. It's beautiful. So you've got some fire energy, which is your energy. You've got a little bit of fire. you've got a little bit of air, which would be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And you've got a little bit of crystal and some shells, some emotion in there as well. So you're represented from all signs. And you've got a little bit of major arcana here too. So let's take a look. We start out with the Three of Acorns, which would be the Three of Wands. And this is all about foresight and exploration, reaping, the rewards of your efforts. So there's something in stillness for you and this is combined, so this is combined here with the Ten of Feathers, recovery and transformation. So this is leaving because the way that they came in, this one has come first and this one is facing outward. It's not facing into it. So you've got this beautiful space that you're able to come into where you're reaping those rewards of the efforts of allowing the stillness to come. Taking that time for yourself and meditating, it's so important. And even if you don't really know what meditating is and it seems like it's, some whimsical sort of ideal, it's a genuine space we get into. And at first you might need to really sort of imagine it, use guided meditation to help you, but very, very soon you will connect into your source energy. And I know this because you've got this here, this light card that's coming forward. So the Ten of Feathers would be like that would be the Ten of Swords. That's air energy. And that's feeling defeated, feeling overwhelmed, maybe even sabotaging yourself a little bit. If you used to have a practice of meditation or a daily practice of self-care that you've sort of let slip to the wayside for whatever reason, no judgment for yourself. Like, don't judge yourself. You're just in the space you're in, Leo. It's just that space. So moving forward, you reach this place where now you're feeling heavy, where you're feeling burdened, overworked, defeated. It's just a heavy, heavy energy that you're transmuting this energy. And the key to that is to get into that stillness. And as you get into that stillness for even the smallest amount of time, as often as you can, like each day if you can, as you arise in the morning, before you get out of bed, just let yourself bathe in whatever is coming and set your intention for that beautiful day that vibrates high. Or maybe it's at the end of your day where you're ready to settle in and settle down and just sort of reflect on the day and allow it all to flow away. Could be in the middle of the day. You take a lunch break and you just sit quietly by yourself somewhere and just allow the peace and the stillness to come in. And if at first all it is quiet, that's beautiful. That can reset you, that can recharge you. And as you get more connected and you come more in tune with what it feels like to connect with your source energy and to get grounded into earth energy, your experience with this meditation will shift. And it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful space. And it's leading you to your light source, to your light energy. It's taking you there, the cards are showing, it's taking you there. And so much opens up perceptively. You're able to see things from a different lens. You're able to hold a mirror up that's non-judgmental for things that have just been racing through your mind. It gives you that space without judgment and gives you clarity, It's a beautiful thing, and this is amazing for you. So coming forward here, we've got the High Priestess, which is major arcana. So this could represent your energy that you're being asked to embody here. This could also represent another in your life that is, embodies that High Priestess energy. And this is the number 2, intuition, sacred knowledge. This is beautiful. This is all around going within, and it's that mystical experience of that beautiful intuitive knowing. And we all have it. Some of us are, we are more in tune naturally, or we cultivate that relationship with intention and we become very intuitive, very knowing. This is a passive card. This is not an action card. So once again, you know, this reading is just beautiful. Leo, I just don't even know what to say right now. It's simple, but it's so powerful, and the whole reading through is right aligned. Like there's no other message to interpret. There's no maybe it's this or that. This is the message right now for you, and it's stunning. So on top of this beautiful High Priestess energy where you sit back in your stillness and you connect to your light energy, your source energy, you know, and if you need to imagine a waterfall coming in from your crown, flowing through your body, cleaning and clearing your body, whatever color, whatever texture calls to you and grounds you down into the earth. Sit in that stillness, and that intuitive knowing will come to you. And then on top of that, we've got the Eight of Crystals, which would be the Eight of Pentacles. And this is dedication and progress. So you really may have been to a space where, you know, you've been you've given something up, you know, like it's been a burden, it's been difficult, you've gotten away from your regular practice, staying dedicated to this, coming back to this, because you are laying a foundation that propels you for the rest of your life. Having that connection is lovely. And then on top of that, we've got stand your ground. So if you're being pushed and pulled, if the world is calling you, you know, everyone wants a piece of, you know, your energetic pie, so to speak, stand your ground and stand in your power. Keep your, I don't want to say ritual, but, you know, keep your practice going no matter what. That is self-care. That is taking time out for you. You know, use essential oils to help connect you. Use different crystals to help connect you, you know, into that vibrational space. And things are happening. You're laying a foundation here. You're working hard, focusing on those efforts. Like, you know, don't think it's not for nothing. It's never not for nothing when you do this internal work. It's so important because it affects the outside. You know, the way we are inside, the outside is a reflection of our inside, and that's ultimately the truth. And when your inside is balanced, when you're able to transmute those, you know, quote, negative experiences, or do the shadow work, clear your mind, that ultimately comes and manifests in the physical. So that's beautiful. Moving forward here, we have the 5 and the 6 of shells. So that would be that emotional, that cups energy, that emotional. So you really maybe have been in a space of being withdrawn, you know, getting stuck in this heavy energy that was back here. And this is all about recovery and hope. So sitting passively like the High Priestess, giving yourself that time, going into that space of stillness. And again, guided meditations, unguided, just with music, complete stillness, whatever works for you. Use the tools that work for you to get you into that space and get you connected, even for a short period of time. And things will manifest for you so much more quickly, and answers will come to you, you know. And then we've got the 6 of shells on top of the 5, pushing through this, you know, this energy of recovery and readjustment. You've got this beautiful, excuse me, beautiful 6 of shells, which is sentiment and joy. That would be kindness and help and support, you know, that beautiful energy of receiving with grace, and getting into the beautiful sentiment of things. Like, it's a lovely, lovely energy here. And on top of this, it's destiny. So this leads you, and this card just put me on fire here. This leads you, this practice, you know, either adopting it as a new practice or coming back to it as a consistent practice. This is going to catapult you. You are in an energetic space, Leo. Whoever this pertains to, however it pertains, you are in this beautiful energetic space where the universe is really calling to you. And it's saying, now is the time. You've got some really great things going on, and some power to manifest, you know, some things connected to your light energy, standing in your power. which leads you to things that will affect the outcome of your destiny, like why you're here. You're going to maybe even tap into your purpose. You know, that age-old question of why are we here? Why do we exist? You know, you may even go so deeply as to experience that joy, that ultimate universal love that we can access anytime that we go into that stillness and allow that with an open heart. All right, we had 2 pop out. We'll draw one more. And we'll see maybe what stones would help you to connect. So we have hematite. Ground yourself. Yes, absolutely. Hematite is a beautiful, beautiful stone. And several of these bracelets are made with hematite. It's that shiny, you know, that shiny metallic color. It's grounding, but it's also calm and it's forgiving, and it sort of embraces you in a way, you know. It's a really lovely energy. And then labradorite, see the magic. Labradorite is beautiful. It's got the blues and the greens and the essences of it. I don't have labradorite, but I have another stone that is very, very similar to it that vibrates very, very high. So the grounding stone gets you grounded into the earth. You know, the labradorite type stone, that brings you up into your communication and your higher level chakras to help you connect in when you're in stillness. And then we've got aquamarine. Go with the flow. And that's beautiful. Aquamarine it's a light blue stone. I don't see it here. Okay, but it's a beautiful light blue stone. And that again is connected to your higher chakras, to your communication. It allows you to get into this place of stillness and to allow whatever comes forward to flow, whatever comes forward to be received, you know, and whatever high priestess energy, intuition, the messages you're getting, it also vibrates at a space where it lets you follow that intuition. It helps to guide you and give you the courage, you know, to move and flow with something that may seem like it's not really well known. It's the unknown, it's uncertain. And sometimes fear will creep up with, you know, our old programming. And this aquamarine allows you to open up to those possibilities. You know, it's really lovely. It's a very lovely stone. All right, so we had 1 feather, 2 feather energies have come out, and they're both very strong cards. Leo, this is the strongest, most clear reading I've done so far today and yesterday. It's beautiful. Condor, hold the highest vision for your life. You now possess the ability to move past any hurdles. So that's beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful. You are in control here. You have the power. The universe is here to support you, and it wants to. It wants you to succeed. It wants you to realize your destiny, you know, and to be connected to that light energy, which completely shifts your life. And then you've got eagle, like both huge birds, you know, of prey, and they oversee. They see things from the higher perspective. You know, they can see far reaching and far ahead, particularly with our eagle here. You're learning all the aspects of spiritual connection and reaching new heights. Like, how much more perfect could this be? It's just, Leo, this is a stunningly beautiful read. And the ultimate message here is there is so much waiting for you. Take the time for yourself. Give yourself 5 minutes to 30 minutes, you know, build it up if you need to, but either reinvigorate your practice or start your practice little by little. This is for you. This is your self-care. This is not for anybody else, and it's important, and you need to do it. And as you do it, your life shifts and your energy shifts and your vibration shifts, and everything is so much more abundant, so much more possible. And it's a beautiful space to live from. And the universe is saying this is a beautiful window of time for you. Whenever you specifically come across this reading, it is the right time for you, and it's time for you to either get it going again or to get it started, because it's going to make a huge difference and help to lift that sense of overwhelm, being burdened, you know, it's just too much. you're releasing all of that and you're coming into a whole new space, and it's a beautiful space. Stick to it, like the 8 says, because you're setting a foundation for your life practice, which will ultimately not just affect you, it'll affect everyone around you in such a beautiful ways. So Leo, this is your reading, and I appreciate your sticking with it. Remember, if I can help you and support you with any of these tools, just connect with me and we'll make sure to get them to you. Remember to please live big and shine your light bright. Until next time.